Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy SBX coming to you once again with another video. And this time, I want to talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now, despite the fact that I've always been a Dragon Ball Z fan for a very long time, since childhood, since the Stone Ages, as an anime fan, I've always had my pros and my cons on each Dragon Ball Z game for the past couple of years. And on the ones that I never play, I wouldn't want to play, or the ones I played that were either good or bad, I'll give you my 2 cents about it. But if I could go back to time and even were to be like 12 years old, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old me, give you my full intake about the Dragon Ball Z games, I would. And in fact, since I'm got a gaming emulator, I'm gonna keep trying to download some classic games, and I'll give you some nostalgic game reviews, But anyways, guys, since we're in modern times, let's just talk about this recent Dragon Ball Z game, which is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So anyways, I'm just gonna give y'all my 2 cents, of course, my pros and my cons. So that's where this all pretty much balanced, But anyways, based on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it's just like watching the anime series, the Dragon Ball Z type, Dragon Ball Z Kai type of feel, you know what I mean? So it's not like, different from what we watched the USA version of it. But I mean, it has the English dubs, or you can do it to Japanese. And it really all depends if what type of person you are, and also an otaku lover. So otaku people, you have the options to either do it in English or Japanese. Of course, it's Japanese for y'all, but I prefer the English dub because I prefer hearing Goku sound like a man than a fucking old hag, But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it again. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot has a game where it just feels just like an anime series. It gets into depth on a story, which that's great. I love the idea of it, because most Dragon Ball Z games, not most, but the vast majority of them, would not really be in depth into the story mode. It's just like between Dragon Ball Z Budokai, maybe Tenkaichi 2 or maybe 3, and Xenoverse, even though it's a time travel, which I still think that's a good idea. But sometimes each Dragon Ball Z would either lack on story mode or lack on gaming mechanics. So basically, in this particular game, I'm just going to say it all out, So, like I said, I love the idea of the story mode. It's just like watching the anime series. You're actually embarking into an adventure, Like, you're actually doing side quests, collecting a lot of things, like different materials, food, going fishing, apple picking, all where it's just like any other it's just an RPG game where you have like enemies coming and trying to mess with you and things of that sort, and you increase your HP and all this other good stuff, your ki and things of that nature, But at the same time, what I feel about this game is just that the gaming mechanics is just too dull. Like, of course, it's just like how you play Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse on some aspects, but at least Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, it gets a little into the gaming mechanics and doing something blast. But with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it feels like the legacy of Goku in an extent. Like, it's really much a spitting image of Dragon Ball Z, like the legacy of Goku type of feel, but it's not a Game Boy Advance type of style, So you get to play between the Saiyan saga between Raditz, and of course the Saiyans between Vegeta and Nappa, the Frieza Cell saga, and I believe it ends at the Majin Buu saga, but I think there's going to be an extra added story to it if it's like the Beerus saga, if I'm not mistaken. Which is, I mean, I think that they could have had the supers where you get to do like universal tournaments and things of that sort, because I think that it deserves to be on that note of just be like, you know, that's still part of the Dragon Ball Z lineages, you know, it doesn't hurt, but you know, but Xenoverse, they already pretty much covered that. But again, like I said, that seems fair, because back in 2000 and what was it, 2002 or 2003, when Dragon Ball Z Budokai came out, it just stopped at the Cell saga. But with at least the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, at least they stopped it to the right, almost right way of just ending it, just from the you know, the Majin Buu saga. But I think if you add in Beerus saga, I think it will make the game more accurate to where, you know, it is just like the anime, you know. But like I said, the game mechanics is really dull. Even with certain people, like, it just doesn't really feel very like, ooh, yeah, that game is tight. But at the same time, this is the type of game that you can basically kill time on, you know. Like, if you ain't got, like, since we're in a pandemic right now, guys, this game is a perfect time to kill some time, you know. Other than that, guys, I really feel like at the end of the day, this game is decent. It's not the best, but it's damn straight not the worst. So, you know, if I thought that this game really sucked, I would not even buy it, you know. I've already played Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 when I was a teenager, and the story mode was god-awful terrible. And some other Dragon Ball Z games that I've played and wasn't all that good. But at the end of the day, guys, Kakarot is a decent game. I can't even tell you if it's worth buying or if it's not worth buying. If you're gonna buy it, just make the best out of it. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, cool. So it's like I said, it's just borderline. Like, if you have to look at the girl that you like, or the guy that you don't like, or the girl you don't like, or who has a crush on you or whatever, and you feel like, you know, she ain't all that, but she ain't that bad. Like, yeah, alright. That's how it is with this game. This game's alright, you know. But anyways, guys, that's just my little 2 cents, y'all. So anyways, guys, I'd love to know everybody's opinion. Please leave your comments in the comment sections below. Make sure you hit that bell icon, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until then, folks, SBX, wrapping this up. Thanks for watching. Be safe and play hard.